everybody. This is the Academy of Adoption and Assisted Reproduction Attorneys. This is our series where we go through the different states and the assisted reproductive technology laws that exist in those states and introduce you to our fellows that we have in the states. Today, we're going over the state of Delaware, and we have one fellow for you today. I know some of you have probably seen some of the videos where we have 20 fellows. But Deborah Spivak is in Delaware and lucky enough to be our qualified fellow in that state. Deborah, can you tell us about yourself, please?
Yes, good afternoon. Yes, my name is Debbie Spivak, and I've been practicing for adoption law for approximately 20 years, and have been practicing in Delaware for that entire time, and um, practice in other states as well, Pennsylvania and New Jersey. And I'm happy to answer any questions you might have about the Delaware practice.
Great. So generally, just generically, is Delaware a friendly state for surrogacy and assisted reproductive technology in general?
Yes, very much so. Delaware actually has a statute, and it's a progressive statute that I think does an excellent job of protecting all of the parties' rights and preserving their expectations through the process. It's a very good statute.
Wonderful. And so I know a lot of people go to the Academy website looking for different categories of people trying to figure out what states they can be in. So let's kind of go through those different categories. Is it LGBT friendly?
Very much so, not just in terms of everybody's equal, but it expressly states that same-sex couples are given the same rights as couples of different background. So it's very friendly to all different kinds of families, and LGBTQ is included among them.
Okay. And what if you're a single intended parent?
Yes, very much so.
Okay. And you
Thank
warned me we were going to do a lot of yeses. So Delaware really covers everything. So that's okay.
you.
And if you have two intended parents who are not married, are they able to proceed with surrogacy there?
They can, yes.
And if they are genetics relevant at all to the embryo?
Not at all.
Okay. And so you cover all those categories of people. So let's talk a little bit about the process. I assume Delaware is just like every other state where we've got to have a contract before medical procedures.
Yes, correct.
Okay. And what do you do for parentage? Is it a pre-birth state or do you wait until after the birth of the child?
We do have a statute that allows for parentage to be established pre-birth, and I typically follow that statute in all cases. Um, the Delaware statute allows intended parents to be declared as the legal parents from the moment the baby's born, even without the court order. So it's a good statute, and but I do recommend the pre-birth order to be received just to make sure everything goes smoothly and everybody's rights are established from the first minute.
Great. And I know a lot of intended parents are always anxious. How quick are your courts with that order when once they receive the paperwork? Now, I know clients take different time frames to get you the paperwork. That's different, but
Yeah,
how efficient is your court?
I would say that they're fairly efficient. There's no hearing that's required, but we do have to present the petition that makes certain certain statements, vermins, and once once we file it, assuming everything is correct, I would say within 30 days.
Okay, not bad. And on the efficiency end of it, after a child's born, how efficient are the birth certificates in being issued?
Stellar.
Stellar. I love
Yeah,
it. Good. So it's not weeks or months.
not at all. Delaware's a very small state, and that can be good in circumstances like this where you need a birth certificate. It's really one person that is the go-to, and if there's any delay or problems, she's easy to reach out to.
And I talking about the size of Delaware, I mean, it is small. So, and I just feel like we don't see enough surrogates out of there, but we should with the laws that you have.
I think so. I think it's a great state to find a surrogate in, but even if the surrogate's from another state, they have a good long arm statute that allows Delaware law to govern, even if, say, just the embryo transfer happened in Delaware.
Okay.
Always
That's good.
surprises me with cases involving two states that the Delaware is not the primary one that is selected to be used because the legal status of the both parties is so well protected under Delaware law that if given two options, I always recommend Delaware.
I face that often with my two licenses too. So I get that very much so. All right, my friend. Well, we appreciate you. Our fellows are very well vetted. It means they have experience. I highly recommend that if you have anything having to do with Delaware, that you absolutely reach out to Deborah. When you probably got to this video through our website, but even if you did not, you can go to the Academy's website at adoptionart.org. And we have under the assisted reproduction column, you've got a map with the different states. You can go to Delaware itself. And when you go down, you see the video again and some questions and answers. And you'll have Deborah's information and how to contact her. You can also go through the other states and do a little bit of educating yourself, which we always highly recommend within the Academy. Know what states you're working with and what the laws are. Thank you for taking your time with us today, Deborah. We appreciate it.
Pleasure. Have a great day.